Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am all caught up on my work and I'm ready to do some videos. Thank goodness. I hope everyone's doing well. Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving? I've already made my list, put it on my family chat. Everybody's deciding what they're going to bring. It's going to be really expensive this year, so you want to share the blessing with everybody. Everybody can bring a little something, right? We always have smoked turkey at our Thanksgiving. And I've been keeping my eye on, there's certain things that you want. I like those big turkey wings. I like to make gravy and stuffing out of them. And at my HEB, they're hard to find. And when they bring them in, they go like that. So I already got my turkey wings. I saw them the other day. I snagged them. And I haven't seen any smoked turkeys at all. And I always like to get a smoked turkey and a smoked turkey breast because that's what we like. I don't have to cook anything. I just warm it up. So it's perfect. But I make a lot of sides. My daughter found a smoked turkey at our HEB like 2 days ago. She bought it. You guys, it was $50 for a turkey. Not a huge turkey. Just, I think it was like $4.59, $4.69 a pound, something like that, for a smoked turkey. It's crazy expensive, crazy. But hey, we're gonna share it. Everybody's gonna bring a little, and it won't be so expensive on anybody. And we'll have lots of leftover. Everybody will be able to take some home. And it's nice and cool here too, you guys. We've had temperatures in the 30s at nighttime. It's been crazy cold. I have a little jacket on right now. I'm not putting the heater on. I am not going from the air conditioner to the heater. I refuse to do that. I got a new electric bill. It was $200. I was so happy, guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. That's so much better. So I don't want to go and start paying for the heat. I do have small heaters that I can plug in, and it heats up the rooms pretty well. But with animals being around, little kitties and stuff, I don't really want to plug them in with a little kitten around. I'm sure that they know better than to get close to something hot, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, today it's sunshiny and pretty outside. I think it's like, I don't know, in the low 50s right now. If you go outside and stand in the sunshine, as long as the breeze isn't blowing on you, feels wonderful, feels warm and beautiful. But that breeze is cold. I know y'all are thinking, oh, that's nothing. But when you've been having 85, 90 degree temperature and all of a sudden it gets down in the 50s during the day, it's very cold. You don't have a chance to acclimate to anything here in Texas. It's either hot or it's cold, nothing really in between. So, yeah, we've got a wool blanket on our bed now. I still have summer comforter on, and my husband is wanting to put the winter comforter on. I'm resisting it because it's so thick, it's so heavy with that wool blanket. That blanket's from Iran. Johnny's father brought that from Iran years ago. He brought, I think, like 4 wool blankets. That blanket is so heavy. He carried them himself. He was probably 66, 67 years old, and he carried all these heavy wool blankets. And he had, when you're flying from Iran, you got a lot of pit stops to make. You got to go through a bunch of different airports and everything. He probably changed flights 2 or 3 times, and he had carried on those blankets. Yeah. So they're very valuable. Blood, sweat, and tears into those blankets. So I'm resisting the comforter because it's too much. It's not that it's not too warm. It's just that you can't move. It's so heavy you can't even move. When you lay on your back and your feet go like that, this pointing that away, your ankles start hurting. Mine do anyway, from the weight of the covers. It pushes my feet forward, and it's very painful. I don't like it at all, and I like to sleep on my back. So I'm not really down with that. I'm like, we don't need that comforter yet. I'm trying to talk him out of it. Maybe I can get a different one. I don't know. He loves that comforter. He actually went and bought it himself. One of the few things that was, something for the house that he actually went and bought on his own. I don't know how that happened or came about that he bought that comforter set. He was somewhere and he saw it and he liked it and it was a good price and he bought it. And now we have to use it no matter what. But we've had it for a while. It's pretty heavy. Anyway. Oh, and our new little kitty Frazier, he is doing really, really good. He went and had a vaccine yesterday. He's scheduling his vaccination, so it was due for his next one. My daughter took him yesterday, and she put him in the cat carrier. He was playing with Addie Cat. They are having a great time together. Addie Cat loves him. She plays with him. They have a really good time together. He's actually being a really good influence on her because he's super sweet, and she's just watching him be sweet and cuddle and kiss us and everything. And she's kind of like, she gets a little bit jealous. You can tell. He comes and gets on our bed, and as soon as he jumps off, she gets on the bed and she'll stay there. So I know she's a little bit jealous. I can tell the way she acts. But my daughter put this little kitty in the cat carrier, and they had just been playing, and I think it was a shock to him, and he just went nuts in it. He was just scratching and freaking out and rolling around. And I told her, take him out, take him out. And she wouldn't. She took him to the vet. She had another one that was a little bigger. And I said, put him in the big one, please. He doesn't like that. She said, he's fine. He's got enough room. And she took him, and he scratched his nose all up, and it was bleeding by the time she got back. It was so sad. It was so, so sad. So yesterday, it was pretty early during the day. Yesterday, we kind of let him be. We didn't mess with him. He didn't play too much when he came home or anything. But today, he's back to his little self, playing around, chasing Addie Cat and everything. So he's fine. But he did not like the carrier. Maybe he thought he was leaving the house, because he came in with that carrier, and maybe he thought he was being taken away and he didn't want to leave. Poor little kitty. Who knows what it was stressful. It was stressful for him. My heart hurts when an animal's in stress. I can't stand it, Anyway, he's doing really good. And like I said, he's a good influence on Addie Cat because y'all know she's a little bit aloof, and she hasn't scratched us since we came back from the cruise. She hasn't scratched us or anything. She hasn't attacked my ankle. She hasn't acted naughty. Nothing. She's been really, really sweet, especially sweet to my husband. She's been getting on him, giving him kisses and laying on his stomach and letting him pet her. Usually she doesn't have time to do that. She's like, no. And since that little kitty's been sleeping on my bed, she's been sleeping on my bed too. As soon as that kitty moves, she gets in his place. Last night and the night before, she slept all night on my bed. Now that little kitty sleeps in the other room with my grandson, but sometime during the night, my daughter will open the door so the cats can do whatever they want at night, because they like to run around, And he'll come in here, and he'll get in the bed with us and play with us for a little bit. So we get to see him and visit with him a little bit. But he's real sweet, and we're holding him, and he's purring, we're petting him. And she's just watching all that and taking it in, and she's acting a lot sweeter. So it's good. I really think that he's been a really good influence on her. She's learning how to be a sweet kitty, and I appreciate very much. I love her no matter what, you know that. And I think she doesn't come to me and sit on my chest or anything like that. She won't do that to me. But when she comes near me, I grab her and kiss her and love on her, and I think that just makes her want to run away from me. But I don't care, because that's just the way I am. I'm going to get my kisses no matter what. She can growl. I don't care. She's never scratched my face or anything. Knock on wood. She just, put me down. But anyway. Okay, guys, I know I'm long-winded here talking about all my stuff. My husband's all well. He's doing good. We're going to make that video about the cruise maybe within the day. He's completely well. He's doing really good, feeling fine now. Thank goodness. I never got sick. Knock on wood. I never got sick. I didn't get the cold. My daughter got the same thing he has, and my grandson got it. So he passed it to them somehow, but he coughed all over me, and I slept beside him in the bed, and I never got it. So I told him I didn't want it, and I didn't get it. But my grandson was only sick for a few days with it, and he got over it like that. I guess young ones have strong immunity. And my daughter's been sick for 4 or 5 days now, and she's almost over it. But my husband was sick for a little over 2 weeks with it, so he really had it Really good. So, but he's over it. So thank you guys so much for all your thoughts and prayers and asking how he's doing. I'm all caught up on my work, so I'm ready to, um, schedule some more readings and do some more energy work. I do have a few scheduled for tomorrow, but I can fit some more in. Okay. So I am ready to do that. Now we can talk about the elections. Oh my gosh. So I told you guys, remember, I said it's going to be okay. That's what I kept hearing. That's what, kept my guides kept telling me, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And look, okay, it really is okay. So we have the Senate still, and we might, after, Georgia, after they do another runoff race, if we get rid of that Walker, Herschel Walker. I don't know why you guys in Georgia are voting for somebody so unqualified to be your senator. Why? He was a great football player. Come on, you guys. Come on. But anyway, we might even, be up a couple in the Senate. So we might be in better shape than we were. And remember what I had said? Chuck Schumer said, I did everything I could. I've done everything I can. In the House. Oh my gosh, we lost a lot of seats from the House, and there's a lot of Democratic seats in New York that went to Republicans, which is crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it at all, but hey, there are people, I mean, you guys might understand this. I don't. There are people that vote for Republicans and Democrats. They actually vote for the people that they like. I'd vote straight ticket because, the Democrats need to get their agenda done and they can't do it with Republicans. Republicans won't work with Democrats. They will not. Like Kevin McCarthy, all he said was, I'm going to investigate this person, that person. When, uh, when I get to be, when I get the speakership, we're going to investigate this. We're going to investigate that. We're going to investigate Biden. We're going to, not what we're going to do for the country. We're going to do all these investigations of the people that we don't like. So anyway, yeah, we need qualified people. There's, the House is going to be full of those Republicans that are, Trumpsters. But I'm telling you, the grip is loosening on the Trumpsters. And guys, have y'all watched the news a little bit lately? You've been hearing now that John Kelly has come out and said that Trump asked him to sic the IRS on Comey and McCabe, and they got audited. And he told him, he told Trump, we can't do that. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can't use the government for your vendettas. Basically, that's what he told him. And he had a list of people that he wanted to go after and audit them just to give them trouble in their lives, And we know for sure Comey and McCabe were, they got audited, both of them. So imagine if you're in the Senate, if you're there, in politics with your Republican, you're with the GOP, and Trump is the president, and he is talking like this, saying he's going to get these people, we're going to audit these people, we're going to make their life miserable, we're going to turn it upside down, and all these things. Well, maybe that's how he's controlling the people, because they can see for themselves what he's doing and what he's capable of. So that's one of the reasons why people just keep their mouths shut, don't say anything, because Trump will go after them. And Trump doesn't care if he does things that are illegal. I mean, you can understand how these people have had to put up with Trump, although they've been, they've supported him. They've gone above and beyond supporting him. But you can see where some of them maybe wanted to say things and could not because of fear of retribution from Trump. We'll give them an out on that. We'll give them an out. Now we're hearing that Trump is about to, I think tonight, he's supposed to come out and say that he's running for president again. You guys, he will never be president again. Never. That's not going to happen. Uh, Even if he tries to run, he's not going to get the support that he needs. I mean, there are some of the base. He still has support from the base. Obviously, he's still doing rallies and stuff, but he's not going to have that support from the GOP that he once had, and he's not going to be president again. He definitely is not going to be president. And Kevin McCarthy being the Speaker of the House, I'm feeling that it's not looking very good for him. I had done a little reading on him myself, just for my own information yesterday. I had to cut it a little short. My husband is a needy man. You guys know this, and he needed something. So I was doing a reading for myself. But there is betrayal all around Kevin McCarthy. I know there's a couple of people that came out and said they would not support him, but you never know when a Republican says something and they do something, it's two different things completely, because you can't really trust what these guys say. But I feel like there is a woman that's being considered or being talked about through the GOP for this position. Now, I know on Twitter I was reading that people were saying, vote Liz Cheney as Speaker of the House. They're not going to do that, but I mean, that would be wonderful if they would do that. Somebody reasonable like her, that would be fantastic. That would be wonderful. I fully would support that. And then she would still be there. And wouldn't that burn Trump's ass? That would be so fantastic. But I don't think the GOP has the stomach for her. I don't think they're going to do that. But I feel like there is a woman being considered, though. I'm getting a female. And I just don't feel like it's going to go very well for Kevin McCarthy. And for Nancy Pelosi, she's so stressed out right now. She's gone through such a stressful time with her husband being attacked, and then these midterm elections, and they're just stretching out and taking such a long time for us to get to the end of this election and find out exactly is she's going to keep her speakership or not. But it's not looking really good for her at this point. But hey, they were telling us it was going to be a red wave. Every single poll was saying it was a red wave. What the Republicans are going to take over the Senate and the House and everything. I told you guys it's going to be okay, and it really is. And when I did a reading on Pelosi, the last reading that I did about Pelosi, and I told you that she will be making a choice, and she did say on an interview after I made that. She did say that she has a big announcement coming up after the elections are finished. And I feel like when it comes down to her husband and her family, I feel that she doesn't want to expose them to any more risk. And I feel like she'll make a choice to be with her family. She'll keep fighting for the Democratic Party. But I feel like she's ready to pass the torch. That's what I'm getting. And I did do a little reading on her yesterday also, because I was going to do a video yesterday, but like I said, I got interrupted from my husband. He's always like, "What are you doing? I need you. Can you help me? I gotta have this or that." But yeah, that's what I remember on her, that she's ready to pass the torch. She's 82 years old, you guys. So yeah, she's done her service. She's been a great speaker, and she really is. So, I wonder, I know there's an investigation going on about Trump abusing his powers, whatever, his authority while he was president. And now doesn't it aggravate you guys that all these guys, they write books, John Kelly, all the different things that are coming out that Trump did while he was president, and now the people are writing all these books about it. How come they weren't saying anything in real time? Everybody is so afraid of Trump because Trump has no boundaries. There's no line that Trump will not cross. Nothing, nothing. Trump only does what's good for him. That's all. Only does what's good for him. I want to make an analogy about Trump and something, okay? This reminded me so much of Trump, even though I really like this. Did y'all watch that Yellowstone? Are y'all watching that? It was a 2-hour premiere. It came back on. I'm watching. I love Yellowstone. I love to watch it. But did you see now John is a governor. He's governor of Wyoming now, right? And what does he care about? He only cares about his land, his ranch, and his family. That's it. That's it. That's all he cares about. He don't care about nothing else. He doesn't care about the progress. He doesn't care about the state. He doesn't care about anything. He cares about protecting his ranch. And he said that I'm only here to be governor to protect my ranch, myself. And I was like, oh my God, that is exactly Trump. And now his daughter is his chief of staff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Trump. This is completely Trump. But they've done horrible things on Yellowstone. Oh man, do y'all watch that? That is such a good show. Kevin Costner's so good. It's really, really, really good. But if you watch that, it's amazing how it feels so similar to what's going on in our politics. So tonight, when we're going to hear Trump announce that he has started his revenge tour, that's what I'm going to call it, Trump's revenge tour, because it's not going to get anywhere. He's not going to end up being president or anything. It's just a revenge tour so that he can do name calling and, try to step on everybody that's ever bothered him at all. And, like John Kelly, now he's calling John Kelly a psycho. He's a psycho. Come on. Y'all don't have to worry. Y'all don't have to worry at all. This is the end of Trump. This really is the downfall and the end of Trump. Thank goodness the election has gone the way that it did. Now it's coming to light that the people are tired of this. The people are tired of the rhetoric. They're tired of the name calling. They're tired of all the shenanigans. They're just tired of it. Look at that Carrie Lake. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Carrie Lake would have been governor? She was worse than Trump. She is worse than Trump. I mean, she's the way she speaks and everything, calling names, cussing people out while she's giving speeches and everything. I mean, we don't need that. We do not need that. And right now, she's not even saying that she lost. She's going to be one of the election's rigged. There's some BS going on. That's what she said. There's BS going on, and y'all know it. We do not need people like that in politics. All they do is stir up the people, and then somebody gets hurt. That's all they do. I don't understand how people don't have a conscience and don't worry about when they're speaking to a group of people like that you're going to set some crazy person off to do some damage to another person that's innocent. How can you do this? How can people do this? I don't understand at all. I really, really can't. And we're going to have to redo that race in Georgia and see if Herschel Walker or Raphael Warnock is going to be the senator. Obama had went there, and I watched some of his speeches and everything. He's so great. He's such a fantastic orator. He's so great at speaking. I love listening to him. And he really tried to take it to the people of Georgia and tell them, I remember him saying something. He did like a little analogy. He said, what was it? He said, imagine that you're at the airport and you see Herschel Walker and you say, let's have Herschel Walker fly the airplane. But does he know how to fly an airplane? He's really funny. The way he speaks, it's so funny. And then he said, or you go to the hospital and you see Herschel Walker and you think, wow, he was a really great football player. Now, I know he didn't say it exactly like this, but kind of. And you say, let's give him a scalpel. It's just so funny. It's really, really funny. You know, basically, he's not qualified. People of Georgia, Herschel Walker is not qualified to be your senator. He is not. He will be a lapdog for Trump, and that's it. That's it. Y'all need more than that. You deserve more than that. You know, Warnock has done so much, so much. You know, the only thing we can do, you guys, if you don't live in Georgia, we can just, you know, maybe send them $10 so that they can do lots of advertising. That's the only thing we can really do to influence this race a little bit. So just contribute to the campaign, to Warnock's campaign. That's what I'm going to do. So I have all through this process, I've been, you know, doing some contributions here and there, but I'm going to do some more for sure to make sure that they can advertise extensively and get Herschel Walker out of the picture completely. Okay, you guys? All right. So I did get some new things in. Remember, I was out of my rose quartz. I did get some more rose quartz pendulums in. So I have several of these, and this is pink. I don't know if you can see it. It is a pink rose quartz. I do have the clear quartz also. I have them both. So you can see the color difference. Can you see it? Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. This light washes out everything. So I have these back in stock. I have the amethyst also. These I just got in yesterday. I also got some Unakite heart necklaces. So these are really pretty. These are 20-inch necklaces. I ordered the stones separately, and then I put them together and put them on a necklace. So this is a very lightweight little chain. These I use for the pendulums, and I like to use these beaded chains because they swing easier than this. But I could put them either or. That's a beaded chain. This is just a regular chain. This is a lot stronger also, but this is prettier. This is a little bit prettier. So if you need a Christmas gift for somebody, this makes a very nice gift. This is, like I said, Unakite. It's green. It's for the heart chakra. And I have the rose quartz also in the heart shape. They're not really big. They're not super big, but they're big enough. If you can, that's how big it is. So I have these, and they come in a nice little velvet drawstring pouch. And the other ones come in a little leather pouch, little suede. And they come in all different colors. So if you order one, it might not be a brown one. It might be green. It might be blue. It might be red. They come in all different colors. So I have a bunch of different colors. And I'll just put one in there for you if you want to order one. And they'll also, if you want to send these as a gift, they come in a little stocking and put the name on the person and who it's from. So I can put the little pouch in the stocking and you can send a gift. So if you need a gift for somebody that's something different, something that they could use, a pendulum or a heart, Unakite, I like these. I'm still working on my chakra kits. I do have some stones. I told you I didn't like them a whole lot because they came really big in different sizes. But I'm going to see if I can get some smaller sizes from the same company. I'm still working on it, so it hasn't come in yet. So hopefully it will, though. Okay, guys. So if you need a Christmas gift, hit me up. These are going to be they're $28. That includes shipping and all. It's $28 with the stocking, with the pouches and all. It's $28 for either or. And these are 20 inches. The pendulums are 24 inches because they're a little bit bigger. When I do my yes, no, when I'm doing that, or working with these, I like to hold them like this. Sometimes I just wrap it around my hand like this, and hold it like that. And then it's able to spin. So I like them a little longer so I can wrap them. You can put them on you can put them around your neck if you wanted to wear it. You can put it on your mirror in your car, any place. And like I said, I have the amethyst too. I didn't take it out. I have it put away in the drawer. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to tell you that I have it for Christmas if you need some Christmas gifts. I'm going to probably put them on my Etsy store. I haven't listed them yet. I got to take some pictures of them, put them on my Etsy store. If you want to email me and tell me what you want, then I can just send you a PayPal link, and you can pay through PayPal, and then I just generate the address from PayPal and send it to you. Okay, and you'll have a tracking number and all, so you can see when it's coming. All right. PayPal's good because they'll always back up the consumer. So you feel, hopefully you'll feel comfortable doing that. Okay, guys, so if you would like to get a healing session with me, please email me and let me know. I'm still doing plenty of healing sessions. I'd love doing that. It's, there's some things that I have in mind for 2023 that I want to do for healing. If you have a cold, if you have a cough, if you have something like that, you're going to get well. You're going to get over it. But I really like to concentrate on people that are having a little bit more difficulties, that are maybe in pain, have some chronic pain or things bothering them. Not that I won't, do a healing for people with a cold. Of course I would, of course. But I want, in 2023, I'm planning to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take like a dozen people and work with them like for 10 days straight. Work with the same people for 10 days straight. Do a dozen or so and just do 10 days straight of working with these people. And I want to see the results, because a lot of people will ask for healing. I do the healing and they're saying, oh, thank you so much. I feel better. And then I never hear anything else from them. So this is something that I want to track a little bit. So I'm planning on doing this in 2023. But if you guys need a healing for any reason at all, friend, family, whoever, let me know and I'll be happy to do a healing session for them. Now, if you need some energy work done, sometimes what you really need is like a chakra balancing. Not just a healing, but you need a chakra balancing. When your chakra's out of balance, sometimes the healing doesn't really work as well when your chakra's out of balance. So I can do some energy work for you if you need that done. I do charge for any energy work. It takes me a lot longer. So let me know if you need any kind of energy work done. I also do energy work in the home. If you have, like some funky energy in your home, we can get rid of that. So let me know if you need some work done, if there's something going on in your house, if you feel like, something's a little bit off, you just would feel more comfortable if it was cleared out, okay? Sometimes you're moving into a new house and you just want it cleared out, or even an apartment, wherever, just a new home, and you want it cleared before moving in. You can do that also, okay? It's a little process, but it's, it's really good to do that. It's good for everybody to do it once in a while anyway, to clear the energy from yourself, ground your energy, balance your chakras, clear the energy from your home. It's all good. It's all good. So if you need any of that work done, let me know. I'm here for you, okay? And of course, I do readings also. If you need a reading, you want a reading for, see what's happening next year, what's going on, how things are going to go, what your career look like, your finances, your love life. Can do a love reading between you and another person, whatever you need, just let me know, okay? So just email me, look below, and email me, and we'll get together and we'll work it out, okay? And always what I do is you send me the questions, you send me your concerns, and I make the video. I'll do the reading, and I'll make a video, and I'll send it to you, and then you can watch it, and you can watch it again, and you're like, what did she say? I didn't understand. You can watch it again. So there's no limitation on how many times you can watch it. When you do a live reading, you're like, what did she say? What happened? This way you'll have something. And sometimes things don't make sense until you're in the midst of it, you know? You're like, oh, I remember she said something. Let me go back and look at that. And it's 2 months later, and you're like, yeah, now I understand exactly. So that's why I like to preserve the records and just send them to y'all. And I just leave them up so you can go back and look at them. You know, a year from now, you can go back and look at them. I don't know if I do it, you know, it's a private YouTube video. One of these days, YouTube's going to say, all right, you have thousands of videos. Let's clear it out. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm going to do my cruise video probably today or tomorrow. See if I can get my husband in here. He's got to fix his hair, you know. I didn't even fix mine today. I barely even brushed it, but hey, he's got to look. He's got to look GT, right? All right. We'll talk to you soon. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Love you guys so much. Thank you for your thoughts, prayers, and tuning in with me. God bless you all. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.